if you don't know what you're doing and you're just throwing a dart and you're trying to jump in there without any research, without any understanding, it's really going to cost you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Let's dive right in. So this might be an odd topic for some to, watch a video on, but I actually think that, and I am pro silver and gold, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on the screen here, I love the precious metals. However, I do think that there are some people that precious metals might not be the best for you. And that seems odd, but today I'm going to give you three different, if you fall into any one of these categories, why you might want to take a second look, a second thought, or, honestly, just do some deep soul searching within yourself to see, hey, should I even be messing around with precious metals? And the first thing that we're going to be talking about is, do you have the capacity to be able to handle volatility? And what do I mean by that? Well, as you can see right now, and I'm going to put on the screen a chart here of what you've seen silver do over the last, not even month, right? It has been incredibly choppy. This is the choppiest, the most volatile I have ever seen silver, at least in my time doing this. It's just all over the place. And I'm just going to be really transparent with you. On another screen here, I have pulled up my portfolio where I have some investments in gold mining, silver mining, working through some different ETFs that are of like junior miners. I have investments in Sprott Physical Silver Trust. Again, this is an investment advice. I'm just being transparent about what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tell you what my portfolio has done since December 26, 2025. So from December 26, 2025 to December 29th, 2025, my portfolio dropped $7,000. It recovered by 12, almost 13,000 the next day. Then on December 31st, it dropped another 5,000, okay? And then it finally recovered to right where it was, right around January 6th. It got up, about $13,000, it looks like. Then on January 9th, so from the 6th to the 9th, it went down $5,000, and then I'm right back up to where I started. So it's been a crazy ride, right, with the precious metals. And if you're not used to that volatility, I know this was me, with a lot of investments. You get in, you buy into silver, you're so excited, you're like, yes, it's going to the moon, you have that fear of missing out, and then it plummets and your stomach sinks, and it honestly takes a level of capacity. I don't even want to say maturity, but just understanding of, hey, this is a volatile industry and price is going to go up and down. And the long-term objectives is what you need to be thinking about. I'm not saying you can't day trade. I know people that do that and are very successful, but, right, you can't just focus on trying to, do it very quickly. And that leads into the second topic of, hey, this might not be right for you if you are just trying to get rich quick. You're just trying to get in and get out very quickly. Now, again, as I was just mentioning, you can do that, right? There are people that are very successful day trading precious metals. I absolutely think you can do it. However, right now, the market is just so stinking volatile that to try and time your entries and exits is very, very tricky. Now, am I very bullish long-term and short-term on the precious metals? Absolutely. But if you don't know what you're doing and you're just throwing a dart and you're trying to jump in there without any research, without any understanding, it's really going to cost you, ladies and gentlemen. And my goal with this channel is I want to give you the tools and the understanding, learning as I learn of what's helped me, what's cost me, what has been beneficial to me. I want to help you in those decisions. Again, not a personal financial advisor. I am a CPA. I've been in the financial institution realm for almost 9 years now, and I have some knowledge about this stuff. But again, my goal is to teach people how to fish, not catch the fish for you, because that's not beneficial, right? And then the last thing that I think is important here is if you're someone that tries to top and get every single last dollar, if you will, of value out of something, that's probably not the right industry for you. I know this from trading and from looking at investments. You're never going to 100% time the market. You're never going to quite get in at the lowest of lows, and you're never going to quite get out at the highest of highs. And you shouldn't expect that. However, if you can get in that range, right, which I think that's what we're trying to do with precious metals, right? If you're you're looking from the trading perspective, but even if you're like from selling your stack and you're like, hey, at some point I want to cash in on some of this, don't be trying to time that high or that low. You can get close to it, but trying to time it exactly, you have to be okay with the fact that there might be some money left on the table. And it's okay that some of that money was left on the table, right? It's not going to harm you. You need to not look at it as, hey, I lost this. It's, hey, I gained whatever I sold at, and I can be happy with that. And if you struggle with that, this probably isn't the best industry for you, because there is just so many volatile hits. Again, look at this chart. Look at what we've seen over the past few months. It is so volatile right now that if you're trying to get in and perfectly time the market, you are going to get your butt handed to you. I'm just going to be honest. But if you do your research, if you do the digging, if you find some technicals, some charts, some things that can help you, then yes, maybe you can. And even then, even the people that look at technicals can struggle. What you need to understand, silver is not only a storage of value, but right now it can be a good investment vehicle. You just need to do your own research, get some, take time, understand what's happening to price, understand the factors that are coming in around silver. And I think with that can give you some peace of mind. So with that, we're going to end the video today. I want to know what you thought of these, these comments on whether or not silver or precious metals would be best for you. Are you guys seeing anything in the comments? I would love to hear. Is there any other things that you would say, hey, if you do this, precious metals probably isn't the best for you? I would love to hear more about it. I love interacting with this community. It's one of the reasons why I make these videos. So with that, we're going to end it today. Be blessed. Be a blessing to others. We'll see you later.